I have a fun fact for all of you Chibits. I don't know how many of you know this or not, but the original character designer of The Perfect Insider, this entire series, the designs are from the mangaka of Solanin and Oyasumi Punpun. Now, if you did not know, these series are really well known for being thought-provoking and having an interesting character design that's different from the normal manga you see. And when I saw the designs of the characters, I felt like I knew this artist. Like, I've seen this art before in a manga. Like, I recognized it. So, in my struggle to find out why the character designs look so similar to some of the series I've read in the past, which I couldn't remember what series it reminded me of, Solanin, I was like, okay, so I've seen this design somewhere. So I went to my anime list, checked it, and I come to find out that the mangaka of Solanin and Punpun is the one that did the character designs for The Perfect Insider. So right then and there, I'm like, fuck yeah. And then no wonder I love these character designs, because right off the bat, what really got me about this first episode was the designs of the characters. I think our main female character is called Moe. I love her design. I love Moe's design with her shirt and her clothing. It's such a beautiful fucking design. Just the stars and everything all over her shirt. I know not everybody's gonna like that design, because it's just all about being subjective about my taste in clothing. But when I saw the stars and the design of the clothing, the way she had her entire dress, it was just so fabulous. It really was. Like, I could not look past the design. I'm like, oh my god, this design is so nice. I mean, the main male character, his design too, he reminds me a lot of, Welcome to the NHK. Some of the designs from Welcome to the NHK, he reminds me of some of those designs in that series, which is crazy, because I love Welcome to the NHK, and I love Solanin, a really good manga series, and to see, the designs are similar to those, I'm like, yes, this already looks fucking great. So, besides the art, what is The Perfect Insider about? So it is a new anime series that just started airing today, and it's by A1 Pictures, and it's going to be a mystery anime. So if you like mysteries, you will probably like this series. The only thing I could see to where a majority might drop The Perfect Insider, like the big factor that's going to determine if you watch this or not with this first episode, is depending on if you can stomach the slow pacing, which I am fine with slow pacing if it leads to somewhere, which I can tell by the way the witty dialogue was done, it is going to lead into something interesting, because there was some dialogue that was just really cool, like how 7 is a lonely number, to the meaning of life, to like what are the 3 things you should do in life, like where am I, what are you, and like where are you going. Just those different lines of dialogue throughout this episode just goes to show you how smart this show is. So, I'm looking forward to seeing where the show goes, because majority of this first episode was set up for the plot, even though we don't really have a good picture at what the plot is about, because the only hints we got was that there is this other female character that supposedly killed her parents in the past, and then everybody thinks she's crazy, she got off because, people thought she was mentally insane. And she says the person that killed her parents was a doll. And she's like, yes, I know people don't believe me, but a doll killed my parents. So the way this is going, either A, she is insane, or this is going to have some form of supernatural attached to it, which I am looking forward to if it does. But getting back onto the slow pacing though, what is really going to determine anime watchers for this series, like to continue watching, is the pacing. I already know it. I can already see the comments now. Some are probably going to say, this anime just seemed very bland, it seemed very slow, and like nothing happened, I think I want to drop it. I can already see the comments saying that. Which I honestly can understand why some might drop it, because this ain't your average anime series that just reveals its entire hand in one episode, and it's not the average anime series that lets you know the entire picture in one episode, which it shouldn't, because this is a mystery anime. It should not reveal the entire plot in one episode, because a mystery anime is there for you to think about what it's about, think about the meaning of the series, or the main core theme. That is what type of series I think we are getting into. And what shocks me is how this is done by A1 Pictures. Of all companies to make this series, it is A1 Pictures, because in recent times, I'm not saying they've never done this, but in recent times, they have made majority of their stuff is action or harems or shonen, you know, similar stuff like that. They usually focus their core series around that. And I noticed that when it comes to this series, A1 is handling this in a different way, because majority of series I see from A1 are to the point, and they just get the main point across, and they kind of increase that pacing. But looking at this is so different from the average, and I cannot wait to see where A1 Pictures goes with this series, because it could possibly be one of the best series of this season, depending on how it goes, and depending on how the plot is handled. But for now, I like our cast of characters, I like the smart dialogue, and I love some of the things, the core themes of this episode, with the meaning of life, to, you know, how 7 is a lonely number, to some of the cases about, you know, a living doll killing this girl's parents. So tell me your thoughts. Are you going to continue watching this? And I mean, if you did not know about the original character designer being the mangaka of Solanine, how do you feel about that? Let me know in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.